This podcast is supported by MIDI Health. Are you in midlife, feeling dismissed, unheard, or just plain tired of the old healthcare system? You're not alone. For too long, women's serious midlife health issues have been trivialized, ignored, and met with a just deal with it attitude. Many of us have been made to feel ashamed or forgotten. In fact, even today, 75% of women seeking care for menopause and perimenopause issues are left entirely untreated. But here's the powerful truth. It's time for a change. It's time for MIDI. MIDI is not just a healthcare provider. It's a women's telehealth clinic, founded and supported by world-class leaders in women's health. What sets MIDI apart? We are the only women's telehealth brand covered by major insurance companies, making high-quality expert care accessible and affordable. Our clinicians provide one-on-one, face-to-face consultations where they truly listen to your unique needs. We offer a full range of holistic, data-driven solutions, from hormonal therapies and weight loss protocols to lifestyle coaching and preventative health guidance. This isn't one-size-fits-all care. This is care uniquely tailored for you. At MIDI, you will join our patients who feel seen, heard, and prioritized. You will find that our mission is clear: to help all women thrive in midlife, giving them access to the health care they deserve. Because we believe midlife isn't the middle at all. It is the beginning of your second act. Ready to feel your best and write your second act script? Visit joinmidi.com today to book your personalized insurance-covered virtual visit. That's joinmidi.com. MIDI, the care women deserve.
Are there things that you're going to have to give up in order to reach your desired level of success? If so, what are they? Stay tuned and find out.
Welcome. Okay, here's the question. Serious? How are we dark horses? You know, the ones everyone is betting against, the ones they don't expect to win, place, or even show on the track, and they'll even laugh on us when we talk about trying. How do we show the world our greatness and triumph? Come on. Well, that's the question, and this podcast will give you the answers. Let's go. This is The Dark Horse Entrepreneur. My name is Tracy Brinkman. And push it up.
Hello, my Dark Horse friends and family. Welcome back to your daily dose of Change My Life in 15 minutes or less learning. I'm your Dark Horse host, Tracy Brinkman, and you are infinitely more important. You are a driven entrepreneur, and you're here because you're ready to start, restart, kickstart, or just start leveling up with some great marketing, personal, or business tips and results in order to build that beautiful business of yours into the empire it absolutely deserves to be. And that's why I'm hitting you here with another daily success episode on the Dark Horse Entrepreneur as we dive deep into success with actionable advice, tips, and steps designed to help you level up your game, because as we already know, when it comes to success, there are no shortcuts except for taking those little steps towards your goal every single day. Now, you know, and I can't remember where I read it. I read it somewhere, and it stuck with me, and it came back to me as I was preparing an episode. I was actually going to be sharing something different with you this morning, and this quote came to my head, and it rang in my mind. I thought, you know what, this is a great idea to share. And the quote, as I remember it, is, somebody once told me the definition of hell. On your last day of earth, the person you became is going to meet the person you could have become. Whoa. Think about that for a minute. That could, if you think about it, could be the definition of a personal hell. If that on your final day, or right after your final day even, depending on your belief system, you, the person you became, meets the person that you could have become. Whoa. That's kind of deep. And so coming out of that made me think of an idea for this, at least this episode. It's probably going to roll into a second episode. Is so often I'm here ringing in your ear, you know, whispering in your ear, yelling in your ear, whatever it might be, the things that you should do, the ideas, the tips, advice of all these things you probably should be doing in order to reach the level of success that you want, right? To build that beautiful business of yours into the empire it absolutely deserves to be. But what about maybe the things you should stop doing? Well, wait a minute. What do you mean stop doing? Yeah, I want to share with you a few things that you need to stop doing in order to become more successful. Now, I'm going to prepare you in advance. Some of these you can probably give up today, right away, without a problem. Others, they might take a little bit longer to give up, but they would definitely have a positive impact on your life and your success, however you define that. That could just be your ability to get closer to those that you love, right? To bring them in closer to your sphere of influence and feel a deeper connection with them. Or, it could be a thriving business or lots of money raining from the sky, whatever it might be. Whatever your definition of success is, giving these things up can definitely help you attain that quicker. So, all right, I get it, Tracy. Go ahead, hit me with it. What is it going to be? Well, number one, you're going to have to give up a unhealthy lifestyle. This one has got to be the number one piece of advice anyone will ever share with you. And trust me, I'm not a health nut, right? I do drink water. I do eat candy. I love my chocolate covered raisins. I'm not a health nut. I think I'm health conscious, right? I get up and I move around and I take care of things. I watch what I eat, but I don't go crazy with it. It's not like I don't enjoy a donut. Heck, I had one this morning, had 2 last night, right? But I am mindful of the fact that if I eat too much of a thing, right? If I just go, oh man, I'm going to have a donut. 3-4 donuts every day. Well, that's not good, right? So I try to be mindful of having a healthy lifestyle. And I'm going to talk about, for me, having a healthy lifestyle is going to be having a health-wise diet, right? And some physical activity. Getting up, walking around, walking the dogs, some daily exercise of some sort. I mean, you've heard it from me. You know the drill, right? Take those small steps every day to improve yourself. If you have one of those cool watches, that watches your steps and it says, hey, you got 3,000 steps today. Well, then make yourself a little goal to have 3,200 tomorrow and then 3,400 the next day. Get up, do some sort of exercise. If your back is feeling stiff, stretch, eat some fruits and veggies. Get some good quality food into your system. These decisions by themselves might seem insignificant now, but trust me, as you get older and the years go by, and they will go by, you will pay a price for not getting rid of some of the things in your diet today, okay? And let me rephrase, not getting rid of them, but maybe putting them in balance, right? There are those that would say, hey, eat all of this kind of stuff. And there are those that say, no, don't eat all that kind of stuff. Eat all this kind of stuff, right? Figure out what's right for you and put it in balance. The next thing you're going to have to give up is a short-term mindset. There's those folks that say, well, you only live once. But here's the cool thing. If you do it right, once is enough, isn't it? You heard me call out from our previous episode with Larry Nomile, our tattoo, elite tattoo artist, that he had a change in his life, pretty significant change in his life, when he set 2 goals. One was to have the most elite tattoo shop around, and 2, to take care of his mom. And that started to pivot him around towards his success. You see, successful people set long-term goals. They know and they have these aims and they know that they strive for. And here's the cool thing. Long-term goals are really about doing short-term habits, doing these things every single day, day in, day out, to help you reach your goals. It really isn't becoming something you do. It's becoming something that you embrace, something that you embody 110%. I mean, even if we went back to the first thing you're going to have to give up, which is a healthy lifestyle, I think inside of that, so many people go into it as, you know what, I'm going to start working out to get that summer body. Yeah, okay, that's a goal, and I'm good with that. But I think if they attacked it from the point of making those daily routines and those daily diets a part of who they are, that summer body is going to become as a result of that. So now they're not just striving to get that summer body. They're just, hey, this is who I am. I get up and I do this and I eat that and I watch my things and, maybe I do a little extra here, a little extra there on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever it is. Those long-term goals become a part of those short-term habits. You can even back into this. You'd say, okay, now I've got my long-term goal, whatever that might be. To meet this long-term goal, what do I need to be doing on a daily basis, right? If that's today or a month from now or 2 months from now, right? And those routines, let's call them your success routines, will begin to evolve, to be successful. Today, you know what? I have to make sure I have good content I'm sharing with my audience on the daily basis because I've committed to these daily shows. Well, to do that, I've got to be reading quality content, I've got to be engaging with quality people and paying attention to what my audience is saying they want to hear more of. So you could actually say you can make a daily goal to complete your success routine. And those success routines are designed to meet your long-term goals. Either way, you're going to have to give up a short-term mindset. And I think the third one I want to share with you today, and I'm going to be bringing you more tomorrow, so be ready for that. The next one I want to share with you today is you got to give up playing small. Here's one of the biggest things I was able to learn from my father, who was larger than life to me as a young man. And then, as I saw his flaws as I got older, he still remained larger than life. He always played big where he played the best. I think playing small doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve the world that you're here to serve. There's nothing at all enlightening or empowering about shrinking in order to keep people from feeling insecure around you. That's about them. It's not about you. Because at the end of the day, you, my friend, you are here to shine, right? Think about it when you were a kid or when you see children out there playing. They're playing all out when they're pretending. They are the person they're pretending to be. They are Superman. They are Batman. They are cowboys. They are Indians. They are the president. And they don't care how it makes the others around them feel. They actually are trying to bring them up in that same pretending session, whatever you want to call it, that playtime. They're like, oh, if I'm going to be Batman, you get to be Superman and you'll get to do this and you'll get to do that, right? And here's the thing. It's not just in that child that's pretending to be Batman or that one that's pretending to be Superman. It's in everyone. It's in all of us. You just have to open up and let your light shine. I mean, you have probably unconsciously given others permission to do the same. Well, give yourself that permission. You see, if you never try to take on the great responsibilities that you feel inside of you, those dreams, and turn them into realities, you'll never unleash your true potential. And at the end of the day, the world that you live in will not benefit from who you can become, from what you could have achieved and what you could have taught us. So get out there, voice your ideas, voice your passions, and don't be afraid to fail. And certainly do not be afraid to succeed. All right, I'm going to leave you with those three right now. I'm going to be dropping some more tomorrow. And to make sure you keep getting all these daily episodes, make sure you go on down there, hit that subscribe button so that you'll keep getting these daily business and success tips. And while you're there, go ahead, give us a 5-star rating, drop us a review, leave us some thoughts of what you're enjoying, what you'd like to hear more of. And maybe there's an interview suggestion or a question you might have. If you want to get to know us more directly, come on over to the Facebook group. Go to facebook.com. Put Dark Horse Tribe in that search bar, and when you press enter, we should be right there at the top on the search results. If for some reason you can't seem to find us that way, you can go to your favorite web browser, type in darkhorseschooling.com/darkhorsetribe, and that will take you right to the Dark Horse Tribe in the Facebook group. Come on in, hang out with us, get to know us on a more intimate level. In the meantime, get out there, run your race, get your results, and let me hear about them. Till tomorrow, think successfully and take action.
Thank you for listening to the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
And you know this!
Thanks for tuning in.
Check us out at www.darkhorseschooling.com.
All right.
My name is Tracy Brinkman.